but the toxicity will permanently damage your muscles. Effect: the iron scales of Kasaka, 20% reduction in physical damage. Side effect: damaged muscles, strength -35. Jin Woo's expression alternated between joy and anguish. The poison fang of Kasaka was a good weapon to replace the broken longsword. Not only did it possess over twice the attack power, but he really liked the two status effects of paralysis and bleeding, too. However, this poison sac is a bit. Initially, he was really pleased to find an item with the rarity rating. But when reading the description, he realized this was not something he could feel completely chuffed about. Of course, that effect of reducing all physical damage taken by 20% was a great option befitting a rank item. However, it also carried a fatal penalty of decreasing his strength stat by 35. It'd be a really painful loss for him, especially when he invested all of his points on increasing his strength stat. It was then a new message popped up. Suddenly, his sights blurred for a bit, and then they were restored back to normal, along with a slight bit of dizziness assaulting his senses. When he took a look around, he found himself inside a normal subway station. The lights overhead shone brightly, and the black liquid filling up the tunnel was all gone, too. But where is everyone? Not just people, but even trains were strangely absent. He even checked the time while thinking that the trains had stopped running for the day because it was so late already, but the clock was indicating 10 p.m. He entered the Hapjeong station around the lunch hour, so he had spent over 9 hours inside that dungeon. Who goes there? Who knew that the voice of another person would sound this welcoming? Jin Woo quickly raised his head. He saw a soldier wielding a rifle. Who are you? Why are you coming out from there? Haven't you heard the broadcasts? The expression of the soldier was so serious that even Jin Woo's own expression hardened in an instant. Did something happen? What the? How can you even say that? The soldier approached closer, but then he spotted the broken sword in Jin Woo's hand. After it broke, it could no longer be stored in the inventory, and Jin Woo didn't feel like leaving it behind, so he just carried it outside like this. Seeing that, the light within the soldier's eyes changed rapidly. He then carefully studied Jin Woo's current appearance. Now that this soldier had taken a closer look, Jin Woo's clothes displayed various hints of the youth participating in many fierce battles recently. The crumpled expression of the soldier lightened up in an instant. Are you a hunter by any chance? Yes, I am one, but, please forgive me. This way, please. Let me guide you there. Sure. Sensing that his troubles might get more complicated if he said there's been a misunderstanding here, Jin Woo decided to quietly follow the soldier's guidance for now. Jin Woo then swept his gaze around his vicinity. Now that I see, the surrounding atmosphere felt rather suspicious. The streets were totally deserted. The only people he could see were the soldiers and the members of the police. Also, corpses belonging to monsters